Are you ready for the best summer at Universal Orlando Resort? Today we are going over everything coming to Universal this year for the 2024 season. Obviously we know Epic Universe is coming next year, as you can see my Epic shirt, but I want to go over everything coming this year and why I think this summer and just the rest of the year is going to be the best time to visit the parks. There are a million updates going on at the parks, but we have them all the way out into City Walk right now. And first and foremost, the Quiet Flight has closed. We are all walled off here, and these are some stores that are going to be changing. This one and the one next door, Cinnabon also, but they are all walled off. As you can see, I'll show you around the corner as well. And this is the other side. So the elevators are still accessible if you want to go upstairs, but you can see Cinnabon is all closed off as well. And like I said, Quiet Flight here, all walled and not accessible. I wonder how long this is going to take. I don't really know. They haven't really announced much on it. We don't even know what's coming there. There's a lot of speculation that it's going to be like a Nintendo store, and then Cinnabon potentially turning into some sort of butterbeer like bar store. We don't really know. I think Quiet Flight is pretty confirmed to be turning into the Nintendo store at least, but again, Cinnabon, not too certain. Another amazing addition coming to City Walk right now will be the preview center for Epic Universe. You know we are going to be here opening day, and you know there are going to be some massive lines. Just to let you know, this is all walled off as well, and it actually goes up the side there. And pretty new are the metal kind of structures up there, the beams that will most likely hold the sign for it as well. So we are hoping to get some sort of signage here in the coming months. I don't know how early they'll put that up. A smaller update, but nonetheless, at least an update, and that is going to be that the Universal Ball is finally spinning again. This was kind of shut down for a little while. I feel like sometimes it still does pause and you can take photos out in the front of it, but it is spinning around again, so the globe is rotating. We have talked about the facial recognition that they've been using here at Universal, but also now you actually scan your badge on your own as well. So I think everything is just done by you. So as fast as the people want to move is as fast as the line is going to move. For those of you that don't know, Cabby has been officially removed from the park as well. It looks like for now we still have the yellow cab, but the character meet and greet is no longer here. Sad days for the budget cuts, but I guess maybe it just wasn't doing what they wanted to do. I don't really know how they determined those. Just so you guys can see as well, here are some of the lines for the day. 10 minutes for Rip Ride, 15 Despicable Me. We have Fast and Furious at 10. Looks like the longest line today is at Hogwarts Express at King's Cross. So 40 minutes for that, but everything else is like under 30. Before we talk about some more updates around, I do want to show you an update to merchandise. They have released some new merch for you guys. We're going to check it out here at the Universe store. And here it is, all of the new merch kind of coming out for DreamWorks Land. I love it.
Which one's better, this one or the box lunch one?
I think the other one. Nicole has a Shrek hat right now. They have Shrek ears though, too. We got some Minions ears, but they've released a lot of merchandise for the DreamWorks stuff, which we're going to talk about here in just a little bit. But you can see some Shrek stuff. Let's see this one. Oh, those look good. Are they comfortable?
They're a little tight. I'm like, big head. But
always
are. They're not as bad as Disney ears.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
They're more comfortable than Disney ears.
You can see some more ears over here. We have Gabby's Dollhouse. We have Kung Fu Panda. Looks like we have some Despicable Me. Wow, they're really going in on the ears. I wonder if those are going to really sell and pick up. I don't really see a lot of people wearing them around the park. But either way, we have merchandise, new merchandise that has shown up. And you can see even more over here. Lots of Shrek stuff. They are bringing Shrek back. Oh, look at that. Waffles. We actually have some Secret Life of Pets merch. Have not seen this really in the parks. Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough, but that's interesting. Finally getting some representation over here on the East Coast. As well, we will be getting a new summer tribute store, and this is looking to be arguably one of the best and most anticipated in my opinion. We're getting what seems to be some classic films. At least that's kind of what's been teased. I don't think that was 100% confirmed yet. Everything else has been confirmed. We just know we're getting a summer tribute store. However, we do have Earl the Squirrel in the window right now. Another little secret here. Take a look. VHS tapes, a little cassette tape. Closed, please call again. So I think we are getting a little bit of a teaser here because we are getting, again, videotapes, and I'm thinking we're getting some classic films inside of the tribute store. So we are pretty confirmed that this will be the location for the summer tribute store, and it kind of makes sense because I think they're going to turn the other tribute store location over there in New York into the Halloween tribute store. But either way, that is a little Easter egg here. But speaking of Halloween, we always have the Halloween Horror Nights season. I know that goes a little bit beyond the summertime, and it does start kind of at the end of summer in all reality. But Halloween Horror Nights 2024 is set up to hopefully be a pretty good year. Last year is going to be very hard to top. Here is some of the merchandise, which we did fully cover in a video in the past. However, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel because we go over everything HHN related all season long. Either way, that is another reason it is a very good idea to visit Universal this year, is for the Prime HHN event. One thing I do want to point out when it comes to the Halloween Horror Nights merchandise very quickly, although the shirt design is the same, it's just either the orange or the black. The orange one is just slightly more scratchy. I don't know how to explain it. Still decently soft, but this black shirt is actually very, very soft. So if you're looking for a little bit of a softer, lighter one, I think the black actually is going to do that. However, this will absorb more of the sun. Just so you know, a little bit more scratchy, definitely way softer. Also for this month, we are celebrating pass holders here in Orlando right now, both at Disney and Universal, but we got our annual pass pins. These are cool. Nicole got hers as well. So these are celebrating actually 25 years of Islands of Adventure. So that's pretty neat. Probably pop it on the backpack or something, but it's cool. Again, partying since 1999. If you weren't aware, at some point, Mel's had closed down for a little while, done some refurbishment, and has now since opened back up. So we will have Mel's DriveIn for the 2024 Halloween Horror Nights season, but also it is now just available if you guys want to go inside. There is a little bit of a revamped menu. They brought back some of the old items, brought some new items in, and then gone ahead and refurbed the entire inside. So Mel's DriveIn is kind of a new experience for anyone that hasn't gone in a while. Not too certain what this is for. At the moment, I guess you could use it as a photo op, but it looks like there were some lights here. Maybe there was an event going on. I do know Grad Bash had just finished just a few weeks ago. Either way, I probably wouldn't expect this to be here for too long, but what we are looking at is right behind this, out on the lagoon. Now this is what I wanted to show you, is the nighttime show. I've been following and just like keeping up with the updates for months now, predicting when it would come out, and we are getting a release on this. It is going to be Sensational is what it is called, and it's going to be kind of score from a lot of movies, including things like Ghostbusters, How to Train Your Dragon, Transformers. I think it's going to be a little bit of everything, but you're getting music, you're getting drones. That's going to be awesome. We're going to have a drone show up in the sky. You're getting fountains. I think they go like, I feel like 100 feet or something insane. Like, it's going to be incredible what they are doing out here. They've been working on it for a very long time. You can still see some of the construction work over here to the right, and even there over to the left, but they have gone ahead and it looks like raised up the water back to now cover everything that was out on the lagoon. They were walking on it, getting things set up, and you can see kind of little things sticking out all over the place out there. And that is, I believe, going to be all of the fountains. And then I'm assuming the drones will have to land somewhere. So I don't know if they're coming from off of like the center strip or if they'll go on to maybe some of these platforms out there. I'm not too sure how the drones are going to work, but either way, I think this is going to be an amazing nighttime show. And I really think Universal needed this. They needed to have a nighttime show to keep these people late, to keep them engaged into the park and want to kind of come and see something spectacular right before they head out for the night. And I think this is going to be exactly what they needed. Another amazing addition to Universal would be the DreamWorks Land. You can see the signage right there for it, and that will be coming this year as well. You can see Shrek's hut over there. You can see like a bridge. It looks like they're gonna have some fun jungle gym stuff going on. Out in the back, we have the roller coaster. We actually saw it testing not long ago. There's some Gabby's Dollhouse stuff, and I believe Kung Fu Panda has like a little training thing they're doing for the young ones. So if you guys are interested in any of the DreamWorks IP, this is going to be a phenomenal area for you and your family to come and just hang out. But most importantly, again, we're bringing back Shrek into the park, which I feel like a lot of people were missing. So either way, like I said, you could see a lot of new additions over here. This feels like it's like dang near ready to go, but obviously we do have a release date for this as well, and that is coming this summer. So do keep an eye out for our video on this as well. We will be covering DreamWorks Land when that opens. Also, it looks like they're delivering cupcakes over there or something. Maybe hard workers out there. That looks like fun. Another great addition coming over here to Universal Orlando. Again, I feel like there's like massive announcements coming this year. Again, most of this is all in June as well. We are just about a month away from a lot of this coming out. But a big release as well will be a parade coming through, and they're bringing it back. They're bringing back a daytime parade that will then kind of come all year round. Obviously, I assume during like special events that's not going to be happening, or maybe it'll just happen earlier. I don't know. However the timing might work out. Either way, it's going to have some of your iconic characters like Trolls, and I'm assuming Shrek, everything like that. So very cool to see that they're bringing a parade back here to Universal Orlando, and that again will be coming in June. So much fun stuff. I am going to take you over now around the corner to cover another interesting little difference. Something great here at Universal are the popsicles right over here at the Freeze Ray Pops. It is a nice hot day today. It is in the 90s, low 90s. In May, it is warm, but getting a popsicle, it's just great, isn't it?
It is. It's just so much lighter than ice cream. It's like, it's hot. Here's a nice cool treat that's not super heavy feeling.
Exactly. And right behind us, you can hear the screaming of Rip Ride Rockit right now. I believe it's rumored. I don't think it's confirmed yet, but it's pretty much rumored that they're thinking this ride is going to go down either for a very lengthy refurbishment or to get removed. Again, not confirmed yet. I could see them taking it down. It takes up a small amount of space here, very thin, I should say, but it's long. And we do know over in Hollywood, they have a brand new Fast and Furious roller coaster coming, and I feel like they might be able to thread another small, thin coaster through here. I don't know if they would just remove this ride and call it a day. I think they would. I think they would put something here. I don't think that you're going to remove something as iconic as Rip Ride. It's this big red monster that you see coming into the park. You can see it out from like I-4. I mean, it is iconic. So I don't think that they'll just remove this and not have something to take its place. But there is a rumor we might be getting rid of Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit. Depending on when you would be visiting the park, I do want to let you know that Chez Alcatraz is currently under refurbishment as well. So you can see the walls are all up around it, but they do have a little mobile booth here, and they are still serving everything that you could possibly want from Chez Alcatraz right next door. So just keep that in mind if you guys are planning to come and hang out underneath that little gazebo over there. Not available at the current moment. The next big thing coming to Universal Orlando would take us here into the Harry Potter universe, and that is going to be actually at the other park, Islands of Adventure, over on the castle. It is a little nighttime spectacular coming to the castle called Hogwarts Always. So if you guys love hanging out inside of the wizarding world of Harry Potter, if you head over to Islands of Adventure, you will be able to go ahead and experience a nighttime show, again, called Hogwarts Always. Thankfully, they made it a little bit easier to remember the name versus some of their older names. But either way, that is coming over, again, to Islands. But I do want to show you one other thing over here that you can actually get at both parks. They have brought some new butterbeer options to the park. Number one would be this butterbeer caramel. We haven't tried it yet. We're going to have a butterbeer day here at the parks very soon, so make sure to keep an eye out for that video. But that is the first thing, would be the butterbeer caramel. And your other option is the limited time butterbeer ice lolly. So this is supposed to be fantastic from everything I am hearing, and it is a butterbeer flavored popsicle. That sounds delicious. On top of the fun snacks that you can also get here and the Hogwarts Always nighttime show, I've actually been hearing that they've been adding some spells around for wand users. I can't confirm that, but I was hearing people talking about like new ones that have been showing up or potentially new ones coming. I imagine at Epic Universe they're gonna have a plethora of new wand interactions over there, but for now, here at Diagon Alley and over at Hogsmeade, I think there's some new ones. So I guess keep an eye out and maybe see if there's anything new that you can go interact with. I also did just hear the dragon blow his fire. However, we have one more thing to go show you. As we head that direction, please give this video a thumbs up if you guys are excited for everything coming here to Universal Orlando. We have a lot. We have a new tribute store coming soon. We have a brand new Lagoon show coming soon. We have a Hogwarts show coming soon. We have Hogwarts treats that are here. We have a parade that is coming through the park. We have a preview center coming to City Walk. We have new shops coming to City Walk. We have DreamWorks Land coming here to Universal. There is so much, and I feel like it is going to be an amazing year that rockets us into 2025 for Epic Universe. I think everything is just going to line up perfectly for Universal Orlando. Either way, we are coming up now to the final thing I want to show you before we get out of here. So take a look at this. Now I know this is probably not the best thing to end on because it's not super exciting, but right in the window, you can see some of the Secret Life of Pets characters. I believe that's Mel. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it, and I don't remember what the pug's name is, and he's up in this window. Let me show you. And there is Leonard all the way up there. You can see him. I'll zoom in just a little bit more for you. I don't know if there's any more characters or not hiding around, but either way, Secret Life of Pets kind of looking over the New York area. So I don't know if that is kind of foreshadowing something or not, but we do have two characters in the window. So while you guys are walking around the park, make sure to look up, take a look around. Universal adds details in every little crack and crevice of this park. But with all of that being said, hopefully you guys had a good time with us here today. There is a lot that is coming to Universal Orlando. And like I said, I think this is going to be the best summer yet, if not the best year to visit Universal. It feels like everything's coming together, right? We have new things opening, we have new shows, new parades, new treats. It feels good to have new things coming to the park, and not just like a little small thing here, a little small thing there. We are getting legit new stuff showing up to the park. And then next year, Epic Universe. Holy cow, we have a lot going on. Universal is knocking out of the park. Make sure you guys come visit, have a blast, take a look around, like I said, enjoy everything new coming. Again, June of this year, so probably plan for July and on if you want to experience a lot of the new things. And then obviously Halloween Horror Nights towards the end of the year. There's so much happening. Either way, thank you guys again for hanging out with us today. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.